The next principle of adult learning that we need to be well aware of when we're developing our learning products and programs is making sure that we are including and engaging to a number of senses, for all of the senses that we have as human beings. If our learning programs have not incorporated any form of a mixture of learning styles, then our program is immediately going to be disengaging to people. So we must ensure that we have appropriately proportioned delivery techniques so that we're meeting learners who learn through listening, through audio, through visual, sight, reading and writing, kinesthetic, meaning doing, and people who have both dependent and independent learning preferences. We're going to cover a bit more of the sort of senses side of it in much more detail in the next section. But basically, when we're developing our and delivering our adult learning programs, we really must ensure that we are encouraging the use of all of these senses: sight, hearing, physical touch, even their emotions, smell and taste. Now this might sound strange, but it's in the way that we ask rhetorical questions. It's in the way that we set the scene. It's in the way that we contextualize, the way we describe our learning in case scenarios, in the way that we're delivering, that we can actually conjure up people's emotions towards what we're learning. You know, think of when you hear a particular song, it can take you right back to a very specific memory where you can even smell the smells and taste the taste that were around you, even if that song may have been from a memory that was years and years ago. So the more we can bring our learning experience alive by turning on all of our senses, the more we can actually embed a transformational learning experience. So as you're planning your course, think about how you'll deliver your training to meet each of these needs. Ask yourself what activities, what group work, self-study exercises, what kinds of tasks or personal projects that you can guide them through or encourage them to take on board so that all of your students' senses are stimulated and engaged. As simple as, could you put some background music into some of your lessons? Can you have some really great videos to go with them? I don't know about you, but I've watched YouTube videos that have literally made me blub and cry. For instance, if you teach a health and fitness type course, perhaps you could look at some of those transformational type videos of people going from overweight and unhealthy and unhappy to the journey through their fitness and their weight loss, and you see them running across some finish line at the end with this beautiful victorious music that really gets the hearts and emotions going, that inspires those students to take on the techniques and the tactics that you are encouraging them to take on during your program. So it plays a very big role also in the next principle that I'm going to show you, which is all about practice. But hopefully this will start getting you thinking now about making sure you've got that great visual, some noise, some emotions, and really turning on all of those senses in your learning program.